This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. UCLA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Defense is spread all over the field, do a pretty good job here keeping him out in the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a draw play. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's White. And this pass is caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackle to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks free, no shot to bring him down. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First and goal, trying to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. Back tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Scanning the field. It's White. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they set up the offense at the 35.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here. It's S for middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Finds his man. It's Flores. Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Etienne. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're going to run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. And a huge gain. They finally bring them down at the 11.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. The tight end has got it. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here. And he messes into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Takes the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here, looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. To the air, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Simon. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the run, it's Simon. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game. Ultimately, that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Third down after that running play. Looking to pass. It's Etienne. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Oh, he can't connect with the wide out that time. Incomplete. Second and 10 after the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for him.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That sack sets up a second down and long. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Looking for some space. It's silent. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Back to throw. It's Manning. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking for his big tight end. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Marshall. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Lets it go quickly. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Downfield shot was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to pass. It's Manning. The sure hands. It's Winston. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. UCLA offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Jakes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now the handoff. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's White. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll hand it off. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Caught in the backfield. It's Gaines. Breaks loose at the 40. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in the screen play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. They misfire in first down, so it's second and 10 from the 41. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the back gets the football. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw. It's ETN. The pass rush closing in. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain in the pitch and catch. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the right side on the toss. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's ETN. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Zero running left. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
14.
Bringing it out, it's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. As the first down is still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
For this back, he's having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Makes the grab. It's Flores. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Dropping back, it's ETN. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They mix it up with a run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake. Look at it pass it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To throw, it's ETN. Zips it down the middle. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. And the Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The Bruins will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bruins! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's an important score. We got a 1-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Grinding away on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To throw, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Winston. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw. It's ETN. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up the third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for this here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out